Gordon had been very quiet and huffy for several days. The fat controller had told him about some new arrangements he had in mind for the Express. Whenever the other engines tried to ask Gordon about it, he refused to discuss the matter.
I can't imagine it being anything too drastic, Gordon. I mean, yes, you have been struggling with getting up to speed of late, but anyone would think the fat controller was removing you from express duties.
He isn't.
Well, something's bothering you about what he's got planned. You're not usually as sulky as this, unless something is wrong.
Oliver's right, Gordon. Either you tell us, or we'll find out eventually.
Oh, very well. There's going to be a change to the coordination of the express trains. My workload is to be shared with another engine.
Pah! That's all. No wonder you're in such a mood. You're going into semi-retirement.
Nothing of the sort. The Fat Controller said it will allow for more express services to run per day and to free me up for other important duties. The thing is, he didn't say which engine I'd have to share the express with.
Probably an old express diesel, no doubt. Most of the ones designed to take over from your kind would have been replaced themselves with high-speed trains like Pip and Emma. That's modernization for you.
I wouldn't be too sure about that, Oliver, you know. I heard that the Fat Controller has found a castle.
Don't talk nonsense, Duck. Driver says a castle is a ruin of old stones, not something that runs on a railway.
You'll see what I mean, Gordon. If I'm right, it won't be long until you see a moving castle.
No one knew what to expect. Until one day, a few weeks later,
That's the point of Petro. I drop these lyrics for my people in the ghetto. I keep the flavor from night to morning. Just like an alkaline, I keep going strong. Another angle just to keep flexing. This is like a drill, yo. When I'm testing my unusual styles of rap, then I fix it. I rhyme from the beginning to the middle. With it, a flash.
Morning, all.
I don't believe it. The Fat Controller's done it again. He's found another steam engine.
And a Westerner, no less.
So Wendell was telling the truth. Everyone, this is Sodor Castle. He is one of the legendary Great Western Castle-class locomotives, an exemplary set of express engines.
It is a great pleasure to be here. And I thank you, sir, for this wonderful opportunity to run on a proper railway again.
Now, we'll be finalising your trials across the course of this week, and hopefully we'll have you pressed into full service soon after. But in the meantime, I want all of my engines to make you feel incredibly welcome.
Ha! That can't be right. He's much too small to be a proper express engine. He's not much bigger than you, James, and you're hardly a proper engine at all.
Size isn't everything, you know, Gordon. Looks can be deceptive.
Yeah, never trust domeless engines.
Oh, shut up!
I must say, it is refreshing to see such a diversity of liveries here. The commuter trains on the other railway are all being repainted into bland corporate ones.
You know, when I first arrived here, all the engines were painted blue. Thankfully, I booked the trend before it became a uniform colour.
Rubbish. That was a coincidence, and well you know it. I was only ever in blue for a short while anyway. I much prefer my green.
Only because people get mistaking you for Gordon.
Only mistaking me for Gordon.
Why, Henry, You would be surprised if you saw some of the liveries on the early heritage railways. Why, I remember an engine quite like you who had a wallpaper livery at one point.
Oh, talk about stripping an engine of their dignity. As for the issue of uniform colors, blue is a fine color for any engine. If it's good enough for me, it's good enough for the rest of you, too.
Sorry to disagree with you, Gordon, but not all engines are best suited for blue, particularly not us Westerns.
Here, here.
And I'd sooner be red than blue any day. So there.
Gordon felt insulted. He ignored the others for the rest of the evening. The following day, Sodor Castle was sent to learn the main line with an empty express movement.
Now, I want you to have a clear run through Castle, which means, Jim, I'm terribly sorry, but your slow goods train's just gonna have to be shunted so we can get some safe passage going on.
I don't mind, sir. Got plenty of shunting in the arse keep me occupied before I carry on anyway.
That's the spirit. Good. Just be sure to be in the right charm in place so that nobody's confused and nobody is delayed. You know how I feel about those two things.
I will, sir. Don't worry.
But at Vickerstown, the Stationmaster notified James of a last-minute addition to his return train.
James, you're going to love this one. Apparently, the road to Croven's Gate is closed off following an accident. Now the lorry delivering their paint supplies can't get through. You'll have to take it on your train and drop it off there.
But, sir, we have to be out of this section on the hour. If I miss my path, I'll be dawdling all the way home.
Well, I'm sorry, James, but it's already been approved. The works expects their order to arrive today.
Hurry up. I don't have all day, you know. Oh, yeah. Look at the state of me.
Well, well, well. Oh, don't you look a fine sight, little James? I see you've changed your mind about a new uniform color, then. Might I ask, when is the rest of it getting done?
The 12th of never.
Never mind, James. A quick trip to the works and you'll be as good as new. At least you put a smile back on Gordon's face.
Oh, will the wonders never cease?
But Gordon's good mood was short-lived. When he arrived back at the station, the Fat Controller had more news for him.
You'll be pleased to hear that Sodor Castle's trials were successful, and you'll be entered into official service shortly.
Oh, not a moment too soon, sir. Given James's little accident earlier, he was looking a little blue when last I saw him.
Yeah, sure I've heard. Means, however, I won't be able to finalise the new express timetable as soon as I would have liked, not to mention we have Henry running the special excursion trains for the mountains as well. So I'm afraid, Gordon, that until James comes back, it'll be you having to run the stopping trains whilst Sodor Castle takes over the express.
What? Why me, sir?
Why you indeed? Well, because you know the duties of the railways better than any engine, let alone Sodor Castle and his crew. And you know, you're getting on a bit, and I feel you may be better suited to lighter duties for a while. Well, I think that's settled then, nice fair square. Good night, everyone.
Good night, sir, and thank you again.
Oh dear, Gordon. You might be painted blue, but you're looking very green to me.
Well, of all the great Western engines, great Western engines.
Gordon was fuming at the prospect of being sidelined in favour of a new engine. For the rest of the evening, he began planning how to regain his position at the head of the express.